With this material, I would like to share with crucial terms, practical terms related with the practice of theater. Working with the entire team of the project JustLab, I shared in Wrocław, in a practical way, the concept of 4 centers. The main question for every practitioner is, actor, performer, dancer, is what if? Instead of speaking about the one center of the action, we try to nominate 4 different centers in the body as a zone of redistribution of a certain quality of energy. So, let's see our pelvis, our shoulder, our breath, and a contact as a autonomous, not independent, but autonomous centers where the energy, the certain quality of energy is redistributed. So, speaking about the center, I am not saying they are the source of energy. They are zone of redistributing a kinetical energy. So, that's what regards the kinesis, and the first center, I mean the hips and the shoulder, connected with the spine column, are responsible how our kinetics are done, what kind of quality they are expressed. Then the breathing. Speaking about the breathing, I mean not the movement of ribs, the movement of diaphragm, rather the radiation of air. So this is a pneumatic center which redistribute a pneumatic energy, which is very crucial for the all, of course, voice actions. Then contact. We are always in contact. So from the dramaturgical point of view, of every action, contact is a center, a zone of redistribution, certain quality of a mental energy between humans. So this is not only about the gaze, about eye contact or the physical body contact. That belongs to kinetics. But I'm speaking about the contact as a very human quality. Those 4 centers can be seen as an autonomous zone, as creating autonomous line of actions. Then any actor, actress, of course, performer, doer, we can say after Grotowski, every time in a process of acting is shaping not only 1 but 4 autonomous line of actions which are perceived by every spectator. They are, of course, autonomous from the craft point of view. Then, as a phenomenon, they are seen together, related, connected, interconnected, we can say. So, when I work with the actor, I observe how those 4 independent lines are shaped and how they are interwoven. The work of pelvis, the work of shoulders, the breathing, better to say, and of course, contact. The notion of contact is very important with the crucial issue, what is the difference between a singular daily action and a stage action. I mean the phenomenon of a multi-addressing of every and each action. Thanks the very important and very specific, belonging to the craft way of addressing our contact to the very different levels of interrelation to the partner, to our own, and of course to every and each spectator. So from the point of view of 4 centers concept, every action includes 4 independent lines of dramaturgical, meaningful actions, messages, 4 independent, autonomous, communicational situations which are meaningful. I used to name those centers the first, the second, third, the breathing, the 4th contact. Actually, one of the main is the breathing. There is no hierarchy in them. Of course, contact as a mental center is the most human and the most significant. Then the breathing regarding with our presence is of course the most important, because without this nothing could happen. The breathing is the pneumatic center is like we can see it as radiation. Is a fundament for life and fundament for every action. This banal thoughts is a fundamental since we can, thanks this, see our body as a source, firstly of vibration, then a source of sounding, then a source of voice, of voicing, which is a medium for words, or better say, using Greek terms, logos. This is a phenomenon. The body which vibrates, the body which sounds, the body which voice, and the body which realize textual structures. Those four layers of how we redistribute the pneumatic energy is crucial to understand what is the third center, the breathing. Voice makes us human. Voice, which is address towards another person, makes us humans each time we speak. I'm not only saying about speaking with the meaning that I'm using words. Speaking means I address myself towards the other, and thanks this, I define myself. And only understanding this, how the third function works, we can understand the fourth one, the contact. They are completely connected, like everything in this concept of four centers, but there is, of course, no contact possible without a need or possible address of my action to the other. There are the different forms how to represent intensity, how represent durability, how represent flow. It's very hard to speak about energy itself. That is why very often, which could be misleading, intensity is represented by tension or speed. Let's start from it to observe how much observation of tension, observation of speed can help us to analyze our technique, precision of technique, quality, because energy is complete and always related with the quality. The same is with durability. I can propose to understand durability as a substantial, material aspect of our actions. Let's compare durability to the moment of a work of a sculptor, when she is choosing a material, a clay, a wood, a metal, a glass, of course. So different durability of this material is related so much with the different quality of the final work. Even the form itself could be absolutely the same. Then the flow, the third, let's say, aspect of the quality of energy comes from the music. And that is much simpler to understand, intuitively understand how we can speak about the flow of the energy using musical terms like moderato, legato, staccato, but not only in this way. So because this is how the energy oscillates between being a wave, so waving action is the waving, and portions. The notion of four center was invented, let's say, proposed by us because of unclear definition or almost impossible to define body with its holistic function as the one center. That is why, practically speaking, is a very practical issue. We start to speak and to see, to observe four different centers. Then, one of the crucial term of a actor's practice is the term of energy. And as well, it's very hard to give it this definition. That is why I propose to work always with a certain aspect of the quality of energy of our actions. And we start to indicate intensity, durability, flow as three different qualities which can be observed and individually, autonomously analyzed while doing by action. Speaking about analysis, I'm not speaking about any mental process, but I'm speaking about the inner aspect of every action. So, just before I spoke about addressing as a very important, maybe the crucial aspect, what makes the simple daily action towards stage action, but as well self-analyzing process, active analytic process by doing, makes simple action towards stage action. That is inside our intensity, our durability, and our flow. It is helps to analyze the process of conscious of what we are doing on a stage in the front of the other, preparing this phenomenal meeting which we name theater.